Hello, this is Eleni, and I have a short story to share with you. That was a bit of a tongue twister, a short story to share with you. I was talking to a friend of mine, and her partner has cancer, and the cancer has advanced. And what she was saying to me was that she is constantly needing to cheer him up so he's not thinking about the cancer. What I suggested to her was that she stop cheering him up. My belief is that the reason that we have diseases like cancer, is due to unexpressed emotions. It's the feelings that we have in our body that we just don't let go. So they need to turn into disease. They need to be expressed somehow. And so how about if we stop this programming of needing to cheer people up so that they can feel better? Because that is only superficial anyway. When we try to cheer people up, we do it for a couple of reasons. One is that we think it's not okay to express our emotions. And secondly, we don't feel comfortable when other people express their emotions. So we don't think it's okay if we express our emotions, and it feels kind of awkward when other people express theirs. We need to get to a place where we make it okay to express our emotions. And so what I suggested to my friend was that she just let him express everything he needs to express. If he's angry that he's got cancer, let him be angry. If he's sad that he's got cancer, let him be sad. We need to stop trying to hush people's emotions as if they don't exist. It's particularly difficult for men, more than women, in terms of unexpressed emotions. And I went to a ceremony a couple of years back, and what came to me in that moment was to apologize to the males in the room. Apologize to the males in the room that we've created a society where we don't allow them to express their emotions, that we demand that they appear different to how they really are. And we need to change that whole paradigm about it being uncomfortable and awkward when people have real emotions to express. And imagine if we actually did express our emotions. And so when someone says, "How you going today?" rather than saying, "Yeah, I'm good, thank you," you actually say, "I'm feeling quite sad today." And then we have real discussions, and then we have real connections, and we're not all being fake, just walking around pretending that we don't have these emotions when we actually do. Imagine if we lived like that, where we made it okay to feel the feels rather than to hide them. And the thing is, with the way that we're moving and the way that the consciousness movement is going, is that we are all becoming more sensitive. So we are feeling when someone isn't speaking truth. So when you're asking somebody, "How are you feeling today?" and they say, "Oh, I'm good," but you know that they're not, how about you have a follow-up question and say, "Are you sure? I'm feeling like something's not quite right." And then what tends to happen is that there's a bit of a explosion. And we don't do that enough. We don't have real conversations enough. We have these fake conversations where we say, "Yeah, I'm fine," and then there's no connection, and then everybody pretends that they're okay, and that nobody is. Nobody is. Everybody underneath the surface has got lots of stuff going on, so much stuff. Like, it never ceases to amaze me as to how much energy I keep clearing from the body. And this is from someone that's very conscious and very aware when I have a blockage in the body. Like, the amount of crying that I have done the last few years is phenomenal. And I know that those tears exist in other people. I know they do, but they don't let them out. And then what happens? Diseases like cancer, because it has to be expressed somehow. That misalignment in the way that we think, feel, and act has to be expressed somehow. And so, my invitation to you is that when you ask somebody how they are, actually care about the answer. And when the answer doesn't seem like it's aligned with what you're feeling that you're getting from the person, do a bit of a prompt. And you'll find that they'll be more than happy to share. They just needed to know that you actually did care and you weren't just saying that, how you going, just to make small talk. I think the days of small talk are over. We just need to get more real about who we are and how we connect with the people around us. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So let me know by putting in the comments below. Let's get real, guys. Let's start having real conversations. Let's start asking people how they are. Let's care about their answers. And let's be real about how we are. And when an emotion comes up that you feel uncomfortable with and we want to naturally suppress, let it out. Let it out. I had this conversation recently on a podcast and I just felt myself stopping myself from crying. And the person that I was speaking to on the other side said, let it go. And I just needed that, let it go. And it was a real ugly, ugly cry. But better out than in. I don't want to have any physical ailments that are as a result of unexpressed emotions. So better out than in, even if it was an ugly cry. So get in touch with how you're feeling at any time and don't judge it. If you're feeling angry, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling hurt, if you're feeling guilty, let's not make these emotions bad or that we're weak, that we have them. Just recognize them without judgment, feel them, and when you feel them, they'll move through, they have to. It's only when we suppress them that they get stuck and they create blockages. But when we feel them, they will move through. They will move through our bodies and then they let go. So give that a go. Let me know if this video resonated with you and any other topics that you would like me to talk about in this evolution of human consciousness. Sending you so much love.